Hotspots magazine will be celebrating 39 years this fall, and it has been documenting the LGBTQ plus lifestyle and is the inspiration of our Hotspots Queer Entertainment this week. It is sponsored by the Broward Center for Performing Arts. In the LGBTQ plus community, we always make jokes about size matters. And when it comes to Broward Center, size does matter. The Broward Center is the destination of choice for LGBTQ plus South Florida and spectacular entertainment. In a large variety of performance venues, Broward Center ranks among the top 10 most visited theaters in the world, presenting more than 700 performances a year to more than 700,000 patrons. And Broward Center supports one of the world's largest gay communities in Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, and really all over South Florida. They support that LGBTQ plus community and our nonprofits, unlike any other theater in South Florida. And we're very excited to tell you about the upcoming shows this year at Broward Center. And did you know surveys show that the LGBTQ plus community participates in live theater performances 2.5 times more often than our straight counterparts? And of course, that's why they are the sponsor of Hotspots Queer Entertainment this week. And here we go. After plenty of speculations, it's official. David Corenswet will be replacing Henry Cavill as Superman in James Gunn's Superman Legacy, which is going to be the next movie. Casting for the role of Superman has been contentious, to say the least, with plenty of fans still rallying for Cavill to portray the beloved superhero. Others were rooting for Nicholas Hoult and Tom Brittney, but it is clear that from looking at him that the 29-year-old Corenswet is the perfect pick for the role. He stands at 6'4" with that coiffed dark hair and a chiseled jawline. Everything about Corenswet screams classic Clark Kent. But some diehard Superman fans are worried Corenswet isn't muscular enough to play the superhero. The Hotspots Queer Entertainment is Henry Cavill is out and Superman and David Corenswet is in. He can be our Man of Steel any day. What do y'all think? New
I love
Superman.
corn and I love sweat, so I think he's gonna work out well.
He's so pretty. I can. He's so pretty. You can overlook that last name.
But didn't we just replace
Corenswet.
Cavill? Didn't we just replace him? We just had a conversation about on Queer News Tonight about Cavill being the new one, right? So that's like that. He's only lasted a year and he's out.
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference between them?
So is it too soon that I'm thinking that he could have used Superman? That this fits the segment fits with the. Is that too soon? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I apologize.
It's just a bad joke.
I'm still trying to figure it out, so I'm going to pretend it didn't happen. Why don't we bring Christopher Reeves back? Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Too soon.
Is it too soon?
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
First off, let me tell you an interesting thing that happened for me today. So I'm looking at this, and I wanted to learn more about him because he looked so familiar, and I couldn't peg him. And then I have just recently, in the last 3 weeks, rewatched Ryan Murphy's Hollywood series, and he played the actor, the wannabe superstar actor that had the girlfriend, fiance that was pregnant. Turns out not to be his. That's who he was. He does a gay sex scene in Ryan Murphy's.
Yes.
That's who he is. And I remember thinking when watching Hollywood, this was long before this, how he is really handsome.
It's just this him still in that picture?
That's him.
Yeah, he looks like Superman there for sure.
Yeah, so is it bad that he doesn't have the muscle?
But don't most suits have the muscles?
Doesn't a suit have the
The muscles of the suit. Didn't George Clooney and Michael Keaton, didn't they have?
Those were Batman.
That's Batman, boo.
I'm saying no, but pause. You missed. No, pause. Go back to the segment. We're talking about the costumes. Roll it back.
Okay.
We're talking about the costumes being built in. So
thinner.
But they had the chisel, right?
Yeah. But they
steroids.
evolved into more muscular. That's why
Hollywood
Cavill is the most successful Superman of all of them, and it's physical.
And they do kind of favor, right?
Awesome. But
Favor.
it was an interesting situation for me today because the first thing that I realized was when I'm Googling him is, oh wait, this is this guy from Hollywood, and okay, so that was positive. But then I went to Google Images and put in his name, and I'm looking at images, and there's no question he's beautiful. and the hair is beautiful, and the jawline is beautiful. And then I Google imaged his name shirtless, and then I thought, and it
not
changed.
so much.
Well, the thing is, I
he's-
know they're trying to change all the characters. Like this is throughout the whole franchise, and the Supermans really have been shit. They haven't really gotten great reviews as of late. So maybe the new Superman is a skinny version. I'm not too sure. I don't know in the comics if this is kind of a less beefy.
Is that attractive for you?
No, but, but I mean, he is attractive.
You can't have
Not
Superman
for
without the
me.
curl and the muscles. You
Yeah.
gotta have that.
Yeah.
Well, Christopher Reeves, like, I mean, I was in love with Christopher Reeves. He wasn't that
No.
muscular. He was thick.
No, but he was the first Superman I ever
But
saw. So,
He was
you
like
know.
Dick
was-
Van Dyke thick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You know what's great
Cameron's
about
like,
that
who is
joke?
Dick Van Dyke? Right? Cameron is like, who is? Does he have an OnlyFans? He's like, who is that?
Jonathan aged himself so dramatically in that reference. Dick Van Dyke, 1962.
I used to watch.
But wasn't Henry kind of like known, like he got an opportunity in Justice League, Superman, Wonder Woman, like he was, and then even in Black Adam, like he kind of played that role so well.
Yeah.
So
Not good
although
enough.
clearly not good enough.
Did he really do it well? Did he? And then especially with that mustache thing that happened where he had to do the reshoot and they had to blur out the mustache.
Did y'all
Oh,
see?
yeah,
did you
that's
see the
bad.
last Mission Impossible when Cavill was in it? He played the double. He was the agent.
Yes.
Oh my God! I thought it was one of the best things he ever did.
was
And
good
of course,
there.
the Netflix series. What's it? The Witcher. He's amazing
Yes,
in The
he's
Witcher.
great. He's
Yeah.
a great actor.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunately Superman failed.
Unfortunately, the new Superman will probably last not even a year. We'll be having this conversation.
Oh,
again.
absolutely,
Mark my
yeah.
words. He just is not. He's kind of forgettable.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, you had to Google to find out what the hell he did.
Yeah. I didn't remember.
Well, she's fresh.
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
You do that.
He's cute as all get out, no question. And by
I give him
the
the
way,
top.
Too soon, Faye.
He's 6'4".
we're not playing that game.
He gets almost a pass for that. He's 6'4". That
Yeah.
for Superman, that's the kind of thing that you want to represent.
Yeah.
And of course, the suit padding is going to improve that. They could put him in a suit and everybody go, woo, right?
Like Ben Affleck and
But
Batman.
it'll be again next year.
Who else is next?
Who else?
Yeah.
Where we go from here?
Okay, all right. So we're not so thrilled about Superman.
No.
Nah, Corenswet.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I do like corn and I do like to sweat, so we're okay.
You're lying
and
now.
I love him. I
didn't
love
hear
him.
that joke the first time.
Loved him in Hollywood. All right. We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ plus evening news show, brought to you from Happening Out Television Network. We operate in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ plus community. We educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ plus community, with more than 100,000 a week watching us on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the story going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.